says we're live. We're live. Let me just check the app. It might take a second, but let's do it. Hat looks weird. Come on. I swear sometimes when I go live, the Twitch app itself acts stupid, so there's that. Give it a second. Let me check audio. Ooh, that was way too low. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Okay, now I can hear myself. Alright, we're good. I'm sorry, I'm sounding like I'm out of breath or anything of that nature. Or if my makeup is janky. I got out late to go shopping, to pick up a few things at the store. As you know, it's always crazy at the store. And yeah, so I didn't leave here until 3 or almost 4, I think. Just got in right before 6 o'clock, and I basically did a speed run of the shower, got done in the shower, and set this up really quick. Did my makeup really, really quick, so if it looks bad, that's why. Not like it's any different from any other day, but let me take these off because all I can see is the smudge and glare. But yeah, I basically, I speed running everything. The store was crazy, packed. Was looking for a new shampooer for the carpet, everything else. There's been so much stress this week, I cannot even. But here we are. I don't look terrible, but I'm could have been better, could have been better. My hair is wet. I didn't even brush it. Watch. All wet. Just chilling like a villain. Yeah, so hair's still wet, unbrushed. We're gonna live with it. We're gonna do it. It is what it is. Make it work. But I am so sorry for running behind. This isn't gonna be a super long stream like usual. But I'm trying to stick to my schedule, and I wouldn't be able to make it up tomorrow, so here we are. Let me just send this message back. I didn't even get to go on the any of the socials and post anything. So if nobody comes in here, that's fine, whatever. But I did promise a few things. Last week we promised to, well, I was going to do some more hot topics, but nothing not too major happened. But I will say, rest in peace to DMX. It's a terrible situation. But hopefully he rests easy. And then the other big thing that actually happened this week was the same day, Prince Philip died as well. So RIP to him too, because, though he lived a ripe life, 99, almost 100 years old, it's insane, but still. Yeah, there wasn't really much going on this week. I had my own stress this week, so I haven't really been paying attention. It's going to be continued stress, so you'll probably hear me rant and rave about the government and how corrupt they are. Things need to change, that's for sure. What the fuck was that? Oh. So, I guess since we'll just wait for people to fill in, I don't know, but I don't know what everybody's doing. I don't know if notifications went out. But we're going to kind of go over the FX stuff, and I actually got stuff this past week to aid in my FX work. Let's start with this. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the tool. I found it. Okay. So usually, what I've done before was made a homemade scar wax, which is basically consists of Vaseline or petroleum jelly and like a mix of, I believe it's flour. And you do somewhat equal parts. You just kind of have to mess with it. You don't want it too tacky. You don't want it too dry. It has to be like this right, almost like a Play-Doh situation. I didn't make a fresh batch for this, so sorry about that. But it's very easy to make, very cost effective. And then I bought some actual scar wax, which came in this nice little container. It's kind of like a tan flesh tone type color, and it also came with this tool, which I'm so thankful for, because now I will not have to use a butter knife ever again. I wouldn't say this is like surgical grade kind of packaging, but close enough. Basically, you'll use this tool just to scrape out some of the scar wax. There's another end to blend it into your skin. So maybe we'll dabble with that a little bit. Basically, you would take a little bit, roll it out, do whatever, place it where you want to place it, try to make it blend, make whatever mark you're going to make, blah, blah, blah. This right here is my makeup bag of bullshittery, okay? Nothing really fits in here anymore. I also started separating things a little bit a while back. So there's this bag, which mainly contains like mascara. This is some eyebrow stuff. Also liner, I think. Lock-on liner and brow cream. This is by e.l.f. I've got that's Dermacol foundation. I think there's like lip liners and stuff like that, and eyeliners and stuff. Hi. Yeah, I do. Don't use it much. Everybody wants it, but they don't talk on it. And you know what's actually funny? With Discord is like I was streaming on YouTube the one day, and I was streaming, I think, Among Us or doing something, and someone's like, hey, you should join my Discord server. We're gonna like get a bunch of people together and do Among Us and da 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 da. So they built up the server, and then they basically abandoned it. I found out this week they deleted their Discord. The server's gone. It's insanity. But yeah, so we mainly have liners and stuff like that in this bag. It's just easier so I could find them. Brushes. Now, don't make fun of my brushes, okay? They've been used, abused, and all that. So let me get out some of the culprits. Like, some are probably buried in here, so bear with me. This brush is worse for wear. This is a e.l.f. Stipple Brush. Was fine for a while. I was cleaning it the one day. The whole pack of bristles came out. You know what I had to do to get it back in there? I freaking shoved electrical tape around it so it would stay together as I pushed it in. Put super glue in there, and there's still bristles coming out. I'm annoyed. We have this little kabuki brush, I believe it is. It's, foundation. It's okay. Not the greatest. This kabuki brush actually came with the Fora foundation that I told you guys about, I believe, last week. So I love this. Gets it in there really nice. I love it. And these are all my other e.l.f. or Wet and Wild. No, these are Wet and Wild. These are Wet and Wild. Contour, eyes. I believe this is an eyebrow or liner brush. I can't remember. This is also a smudge brush, which went to all hell. So yeah, feels like death on your eyelids. So we have our brushes. I use very basic stuff if I'm doing FX. So if anybody's wants to actually do this, it's fairly easy and can be very cheap. Go to your local dollar store. Simple as that. Um, like a lot of the time, when I do FX, I don't do a bunch of fancy shit. Okay? I'm basic in that sense. I have done some very cool, um, what would I say, lesions or abrasions or whatever, gashes, whatever you want to call it. I've done it with just the bare minimum. I've done it with eyeliner, just black eyeliner, um, with eyeshadows, learning to contour your skin a certain way. I just do it. I don't know how to explain it. I just do it. A lot of practice, and you can go pretty far. You can get something simple. Like I will show you. Let's see if I can find it. See, I should have done this before, but I didn't have enough time to prepare. Because I don't think I pulled out any of the other... Please tell me it's at the bottom. No, that's a... Where is it? Oh, basic blood. Here we go. You can get this at the dollar store. $1. Boom. Great stuff. Dries and ice, too. Okay. Basic eyeshadow palettes. Okay? Dollar store shit. Use it. Embrace it. It's not that bad. When it comes to making certain marks, whatever, like we went over this last week about the whole, I believe it was last week, about the whole Voldemort Johnny Depp case and what was it, Jake Paul's assistant or whatever, and the bruising, and all of a sudden the bruising's gone and it's disappeared, and it makes no sense. Let me show you. Let me show. Okay. So, this is going to be hard because I'm not going to be using a big mirror or anything. So if it looks terrible, that's why. One day I should just come on with a bunch of the stuff. I think I have a little mirror here. Virtually talking to myself, so that's okay. But we'll make it work. Let's see. What would you guys like to see? I guess what I'll do is we'll create like a bloody nose situation. Now it's going to be hard because I don't know if I'm going to be able to grab the blood to place it correctly, but I'm trying to, I don't know if it's going to show up. I'm going to have to probably switch nostrils, but so what I'm doing is I'm just going into the nostril and kind of like making it a little bit darker. Doing that. And I just kind of want to sketch it out. And like, you can't see, but you can see how it's like darkening right there and kind of like contouring it out. Now, it really depends on how in depth I go and how much time I really want to spend on it. But, so I'll go over the same spots I marked with the black with a little bit of red. And just kind of blend it in. It's just how I do it. I'm sure there's other people out there that do it differently. Like already it looks like something. You just want to cause it to look like there's agitation, but be somewhat realistic. Not bad. Boom. And then what I would do is take a little bit of this, which I don't have much of this left, so, and just like put it in there and have it drip down, because basically when it dries, it's going to dry like a scab. So just like how blood scabs up and kind of looks, that's what it's going to do. And this looks really bizarre looking at that right now. Maybe we'll open up the scar wax and see. what that does. But let's move on to something else really quick because I'm not going to be obviously on here terribly long and all that. Get rid of these notifications. Okay. All right. So we've got somewhat of a bloody nose situation. I do split lips and everything, so this is just bare minimum. I'm not going into my extra detailing. Just bear with me. I actually bought a palette so I could do better bruising. This is just a cheap palette, nothing special. It's the must-have palette, apparently by Beauty Glazed. Whatevs. Okay. Now, a lot of the time I just use these, and I use the other eyeshadows that I showed you. Cheap, and you want to use more earthy tones, more browns and tans and like reddish, blushy kind of colors. You just want it to kind of look right. For bruising, it gets a little all over the place. Let's get this brush. Now this brush isn't clean because I just used it, obviously. It's got red on it already. So a lot of the time for like these kinds of wounds that I would do, I'd put a little purpling or something of that nature. I really should try to find that one makeup mirror I have, but we're not going to do that. No. And I know I'm mainly talking to myself right now, so I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I see what I'm doing, okay? It's not the best lighting in here either, so this is going to be a problem. Where's that other palette? So we're going to go into this one, if I can get it open. And I just go for like the purpley or the blue tones, that helps too. Just kind of makes it look like some bruising, some rupture of sorts. Not too much because you don't want it to lighten it up, but it kind of gives a little highlight to the situation. You're not going to be able to tell because you're that far away, but I'll try to take pictures afterwards. I've been known to also like put like a little dabs around the lip, kind of like give it a little, oh, you got a fat lip or something, We'll go into, I gotta be careful because this palette actually has some glitter in it, so there's that. And since this lighting isn't the greatest in here, I haven't used this yet, so I don't know how it's gonna work or the pigmentation, but we're just gonna and voila, just adding a little oopsie doopsie, Now you don't have to just use eyeshadow, you can use your eyeliner, whatever, as long as it's safe. Oh, that's got fall out. Unless that was from my powder here. I've also been known to take this, which is my red eyeliner, lip liner situation, and just kind of get it on there. Let me take this, use my finger, and we'll just cause a little irritation. La. And just get it in there. Just kind of play with it. See what feels natural to you, what looks natural to you. A lot of people suggest when they're doing FX to look at actual wounds. If you're squeamish, don't do it, obviously. But try to play with it. Okay? So like around the eyes and everything like that to give some sort of bruising, tired look, whatever. You can go into various palettes to do this. It's not that difficult. I'm going to try to demonstrate on this eye since you can see this. Where's my other, I guess I could use this. I don't know how pigmented this is going to be, so this could be bad. Where's my thing? I'm so unprepared. I apologize. I'm just a mess today. So I'm making sure I'm going for the right eye because everything's reversed. Ooh, that is pigmented. You guys can't see it, I don't think. I might have to go in there with my... But we're creating... Now, you can go in here a little bit, just lightly. That's what I usually do. But this is actually coming off really dark, which I was not expecting. You can create a little bruise effect within the eye, the inner corner. Let's go to this, because at least I feel more comfortable with this one. We're just going to dip into purples and browns and kind of work with it, work around it, do your thing, live your life, be creative, and just get in there. Like, I could already see there's a darkness right there. And for, like, say you want a random, watch me fail. I'm not afraid to use my fingers. If you're not, go ahead for it. If you're doing someone else's makeup, they might mind. So clean hands, people. Clean hands. We'll do it on this side and go in. I'm just dabbing that on there. Like, don't be afraid to get in there. I've been known to take a little bit of the eyeliner. Just try to, don't go too crazy. Just lightly add and then go from there. And then take your brush, go over it. Voila. Looking gorge. Where is my other... Did I even pull it out? See if I can find it. Someone's gonna watch this back and be like, what the fuck? This one is just like the other one I was using, but this has more blues, black kind of situation. Okay. Do we have a lighter tone in this palette? Maybe this one. No one really cares, eh, eh. No one really cares, eh, eh. What is that color? What's that come up as? Let's see. Oh, it's a very greeny. Add yellows. Just don't go too crazy because there's effects of bruising that you just don't want over the top. Maybe when I have more time, I'll do more like gashes and stuff like that. But I'm just showing you kind of the basics of what I do. I didn't learn from anybody. I just kind of do. It's all trial and error. Like, I've just been doing this stuff like off and on since I was a kid. So why am I grabbing that when I just have a mirror? See if I can. I need to move my hair a little bit, but I don't want to put up my hair, so I gotta tuck this hair back. I can't, because it keeps like moving in the way. So alright, so what you're starting to see is me layering it. We're gonna go with the finger technique again, because that's what I do. You don't have to push hard, you don't gotta do all that, so I'm just gonna look crazy when I'm done this. Now you can have more, some bruises tend to show up more red than others. Um, you don't necessarily have to. Okay, let me fix my hair there. You don't have to go that crazy. You can do whatever stage of bruise you want. It's pretty basic. If you know what you're doing and have proper lighting and know what the fuck's going on. I've done some funny stuff with this kind of makeup. Very easy stuff. It's funny because uh, when I started doing this, like, I would just surprise people. I just come out of my room, boom, what's going on? I post a picture, even doing it just for fun out of nowadays, even though I put a warning and say, hey, it's fake, no big deal. People are like, what happened to you? Do I have to come there and beat somebody up? Like, no, it's not that serious, honey. Not serious. Ooh, that's dark. That's a dark, dark blue. What's this one? What's the shade? That baby might more our speed. So we're just gonna just go in, kind of blend it in, do its thing, make it look natch. Every bruise is different, obviously. No two bruises are the same. Ooh, what's that look like spread? Ooh. I like that. Let's do a little bit of that. Just gonna blur. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly. You just kind of I should have brought in a towel or something to wipe my hands. Might have a napkin somewhere. But you just kind of build it up. Go slow, go steady. Kind of just feel it out. See how you feel about it. Let me just clean some of this stuff off of here. Now, obviously, if you go too overboard, you don't like something, you can try to dial it back with some foundation or just wipe it off and start over. Like, obviously, I don't know much about this palette or what's in it. I thought I had more yellow in it. And I don't feel like going into my closet to get the little bit of yellow pigment that I have. But you would slowly build. Now, let's get into the... Let me put that in there for now. Let's mess with the scar wax, because I haven't messed with the scar wax, and I don't have a lot of time today. So we're going to try to move this along. I'm starting to think I should have... Oh, I don't need my knife. Never mind. I'm just going to take a small chunk, because I think that's basically what it says, is just take a little bit. Comes out like wax. Obvi. Now, this might get pigmented a little bit. Ooh, okay. It's very tacky. Wasn't expecting it this tacky, but... Now, what I could do... Maybe I can put it on my lip. Maybe I can demonstrate a split lip. Now, I do split lips a lot of the time without scar wax. I've done it once with scar wax and it looked pretty rad. But this is really tacky. I wasn't expecting it this tacky. Why is it that tacky? Alright. We're gonna... remove a little bit of my lip gloss here. I might have to see if I can... Oh, I thought I lost it for a second. Okay, does not work. Like, is it too warm maybe? I'm thinking it's warm. Get it off my finger. That'd be great. Yeah, it's warm. Where's the tool? I've never messed with this type. I'm so used to using the kind that I make. That I never how to do this. So and we'll just try to manipulate it to so you can do your thing. But you get in there, do that. Now, this is really tacky for some reason, and I was not prepared for it to be that tacky. So let's put that over there. Like, my hands are all sticky from it. Ugh. Alright. Give me... what color is that? That is not what I need. We're just gonna take our big ass eyeliner. Do this. Come in. I'm trying to find the divot. I think I found it. I'm trying to be careful so I don't accidentally remove where I put the scar wax, even though I'm gonna have to read up on that. I'm gonna have to see about the storage of that, because that is bizarre as fuck. But a lot of the time I just do this with eyeliners, with eyeshadows, and just kind of build it up. Give me this. Where's the... that. I put a little bit of blues and just kind of build it up. Do what looks natural to you. We'll just build up that lip. There's that. And it's just like a constant build. I gotta be careful because I have like eyeshadow all over my hands right now. So bad. Okay. So this isn't like a proper tutorial I would show you, but you get the gist. So we'll see if we can get some of this out. Let me open up my... come on, come out. I think everyone's like watching the games or getting ready for WrestleMania while I'm over here fucking around, making my face look crazy. Since I got a little out, I'll just dab some along with that. Now, when this dries, now usually what I do if I have enough with the fake blood, I'll let it like drip down and kind of create its own natural path. So when it dries, it's like pretty basic. But let me move all this stuff just so I can maybe move a little closer. And I need to grab a napkin, so let me just shut off my camera for a second and do that. Okay. So I just grabbed a napkin really, really quick. Let's see if we can get a little closer. Hopefully I don't look crazy, crazy. But you can kind of see how... I can't tell because the way my camera's set up. But there's that dark in the corner of my eye there. That's where I was laying some black, but the pigment was way too dark. So I would normally take like... Where's my foundation brush? There it is. Take this and just go in with a little foundation, maybe dull it down, use concealer, whatever. Buff it out, basically. Let's see if I can turn a little bit. So I just gotta recognize. So over here, let me look at my tablet so that way I can look at the camera and see which way I'm facing me. So right here, we have our slight bruising. Now that's a little chunky now that I look at it because I'm not using a proper mirror, obviously. But like, you build up. You do your thing. One of these days I'll like do proper stuff and then like come in and do it and like show you. But it's all about a building process. And I was trying to show you different elements of it. That scar wax is a little questionable. As for removal, you're just gonna wash it off. You're just gonna do what you gotta do. Okay, sorry. I wanted to fix my hair. But yeah, you just slowly build up your bruises. You use proper lighting, use a mirror, do all that jazz. And just build. Build, 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 build. Okay? People are going to be like, bitch, you crazy. But it is what it is. I kind of just rushed it, so it doesn't look great. It doesn't. I will admit that firsthand. It doesn't look great. I should have done it on my arm. My arm would have been easier to demonstrate on than actually painting my face like this. So, there's that. Just going to toss those over there. My hands are still very sticky, which is annoying as fuck. But I think I'll end it. It's been fun. It's been real. Hopefully, this week's streams will go smoothly. Monday is usually our gaming stream. So there's that. If any delays, it'll be either pushed back a day, so on and so forth. I couldn't push back today, so I was like, I'm going to stream really quick and get it over and done with because I can't stream tomorrow, and I just don't want to be missing out on the cam stream like I shouldn't. And maybe during the week I'll come in with another cam stream. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But, oh, I'm also wearing jeans. For whoever wanted me to wear jeans, there's jeans. Happy? Happy. Okay, cool. But it's been fun. It's been real. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Follow if you want. Follow if you don't. I don't care. Do what you want. Stay hydrated. Wear a mask. Don't be assholes. No social gatherings. Be cool to one another. Be kind to one another. I love you all. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.